There are few things as unpredictable as the NFL draft, and the Browns took full advantage of their opportunity to negotiate, making deals that landed them an impressive haul. But one spot that they wouldn't release was number 32, where speculation was high on the direction they would go.
Well, when they got to the second round, I had the one-track mind, and I really just couldn't come off of it. I just couldn't imagine that they were going to come out of this draft without their quarterback of the future.
I know I was thinking that I was focused more on position.
I thought for sure that if Noah Spence was there, they might take a swing at him.
I was saying at that point, come back and take Connor Cook. Local guy, would want to run through a wall for this team.
The Browns first surprised onlookers by taking imposing linebacker Emmanuel Ogbah.
As an organization, we'll always put a premium on players who can rush the passer or affect the pocket. With Emmanuel, we thought he had sort of a unique combination of size, speed, and power.
You know, he's a really good player now, but there's another level he can get to. And I think it goes back to kind of how he was raised and how he grew up. He's just very appreciative of every moment that he has.
Pressure again from Ogbah, and it leads to an interception. Picked off.
We actually relocated from Nigeria, but when we came over here, really we don't know much about football. They came back one day and said, "Daddy, I want to play football." I said, "What is that?" "What we know is soccer." My wife said, "No, that's not sports. I've seen it on television. They fight."
But I kind of just kept nagging him, I want to play.
And when we discovered he has passion for it, he said we gave him all our blessings and encouragement. And then, ever since then, he had not looked back.
And my dad started picking up on the game, started telling me what to do on certain plays. So he actually invested time to learn the game so he could help me out. So that was pretty good for him. Everybody's going to turn the game up trying to make that 53-man roster. And also the rookies feel like they come here to compete. Like we all feel like you got drafted for a reason, you know, they want us to come in and play, so that's how we feel.
We make sure that they get the real, true value of life. Understand what family is, because family is the bedrock of the society.
Huge guy, so size jumps out at you. I wasn't sure that they would do it in the second round.
And you start to see the wisdom in where they were going with that pick.
Because you learn real quick, they were going to take the best overall athlete with as little background problems as possible.
And I didn't think they would go back-to-back pass rushers. I didn't think they might go defensive line that high.
And now that you see that Desmond Bryant is out for the entire season, and you see that Armonte Bryant is out at least for the first 4 games of the season, it really seems to be quite the smart pick to go pass rusher with Ogbah and then come back and go pass rusher again with Carl Nassib.
I think the most interesting part of Carl's story is you have a player who came into Penn State, 6'7", 220, all arms and legs, you know, a walk-on, and he changed his body, developed his game to lead all of college football in sacks.
And there's something about him and the way he's wired that he's just an achiever. I mean, the fact that he was getting ready to go to medical school lets you know that he has a high standard for himself. Like he has something, an inner drive to him that makes him want to prove you wrong and makes him want to be great.
I'm a totally different person on game day. My most intense moments are on game day. I love game day.
And fumbling the football as Nassib's on top.
At the end of the day, you love to compete. You have 4 other children. They never started out with goals of reaching that level, but they did demand excellence from one another, and they understood what it took to get to certain levels as far as hard work and perseverance. I just wanted them involved in sports to keep them busy. Other than academics, I just wanted to make sure that they didn't have much time to get themselves into trouble.
Far from trouble, the Nassib brothers have all embraced their physical gifts. Ryan currently sits on the Giants roster as quarterback, and younger brother John followed in his father's footsteps to Delaware University as a defensive end. But it was Carl's time developing at Penn State that led him to be one of the Browns' most intriguing prospects in 2016.
Down he goes, Carl Nassib off the edge.
We were really attracted by just sort of his length, quickness, and motor.
Walk-ons get, a bad rap.
say, that all they are is high motor guys and they don't have any talent. That's kind of where I came from, and it kind of always drove me to succeed and to be the best. All I ever wanted to do and want to do was be the best.